Around 1:10 this morning, 4 .22 calibre rounds were fired into this Braybrook house.
Les Twentyman.
Les Twentyman.
Les Twentyman.
Les Twentyman. Les Twentyman.
Across town, Santa was already making deliveries ahead of schedule to dozens of children from families in need.
At the back.
Simple things like putting a meal on the table has become so difficult. Started in 1982 when I used to work with teenage girls who were wards of state and they had nowhere to go.
I wouldn't be where I am now, honestly, if it wasn't for Les.
3 decades now, Crank been involved with us.
Merry Christmas!
They're things most kids take for granted.
I got this. It's a lined book.
But the Glennie family knows what it's like to go without. They're not alone. Hundreds of Victorian families are seeking help with basic classroom supplies.
Last year we put nearly 700 kids through school. We're aiming for 1,000 this year.
Les Twentyman's Back to School program has been running for more than 3 decades. The foundation says the need is greater this year than ever before.
The cost of living pressures that ordinary families are feeling are hitting disadvantaged families even harder. So the pressure on this service is enormous.
When we first started Back to School, we had a young guy who wanted to go to school and didn't have the books. And when we went to deliver the books, we discovered that he was going to school from the boot of a car.
At the start of the year, everybody has got their books, but since we don't have a lot of money in our family, I didn't get mine.
People often look down on me because they just thought I was so stupid. That was kind of hard because then you'd go out in the yard and it would actually reflect on what kind of person you were.
I felt scared and I was like, everyone has their books, why don't I have my book? And am I not good enough? I just didn't feel, I wasn't confident at all.
When I went into the class with all my books, it was kind of empowering.
I started getting A+. Today, last week was the first time I actually got a B+. And I was like, what? Where did that go from? Yeah, really sorry. Everything's changed now.
Pretty simple. We just signed up, come to training every Wednesday, and then it went from there.
When I play basketball, it takes my anger out. It's helped me a lot. I've been keeping in trouble for a while now.
For me, it's like there's a big challenge and I want to try to succeed in every way on the court. And when I'm off the court, it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I'll always keep my head high.
The people around here help me express my feelings, because I can trust people around here. So I used to think no one's here to help me until I realised, that they cared about me and stuff. And it means a lot.
If it wasn't for basketball and people to help me out, I would have gone downhill.
I'd like to thank the 20th Man Fund for their support and help through some of the hardship that I've been through. And no matter what, I believe they're always going to be there for me. And he's there for anyone at all.
From the outcomes that can be achieved through youth work, seeing how much we can change their life, it's a big motivator for me. Just having some families come over this year and sit down, and once we present them with their stuff, some break down because they've had no support. They're very super appreciative, and those are the moments that you find out all your hard work's worth it. You're there to help them. We want to make sure that everyone has an even playing field. Through the Les Twentyman organisation, we hope to achieve that.
All the data shows that every young person needs 5 adults to be positive influences on their life. The Les Twentyman Foundation can help is that we can be that for your kids.
The most rewarding part for me is to watch a young person come from such a low and challenging space to being able to smile again, find confidence, accomplish goals that they didn't think that they can reach, and allow these young people to pull themselves out of a dark space and find hope in life again.
All I wanted to say is these people, they need a mascot, like someone to encourage them that there is more to life than just roaming the street and trying to have power. They just have to find what they're good at and do what they love.
I guess it's changed how we communicate to, especially older people, especially our parents. I used to be didn't really like talking to my mom and my parents and that, but now, coming into it now, I can be free and open with them.
I gain more confidence, I socialize more,
we got a family here, second family.
Yeah, now I can see myself that I could be a leader, not just now, not just at home, not just school, but in the future, in the community, anywhere else.
As I was saying, once you swim in the depths of the ocean, you should never be afraid to fly. And these kids have, that's why they take the opportunity, the leadership and the basketball, because they've been swimming in the depths and we have given them the opportunity to put some wind under their wings to fly. At the end of the day, kids go to school, kids are playing basketball, kids are in leadership groups, and that can only come by good people. If you're not part of the solution, then you're definitely part of the problem. Communities and society falls apart when good people do nothing. Prepared for some of this camera show.